Hello and welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton, and joining me on the podcast today is my good friend, newsbreaker, lovemaker, Devin Ra.
It's good to see you. You were texting me a lot this weekend.
I text you a lot every weekend.
Well, you're like one of those guys that just put all of it in one text.
Oh.
Like, I don't want to see 8 notifications from Charlie Cotton. I think there's an emergency and it's just you with one one word in each text.
No, every time I take a breath.
Why do you do that?
Every time I take a breath in normal speak.
Gather your thoughts.
I don't do paragraphs. Right? I do text.
Okay, let's get to the news.
Let's get to the news. Congratulations, Bad Bunny. He's the Super Bowl halftime show performer. A lot of people are very pissed off about it.
Like Trump supporters.
Yeah, mainly.
Because he was the one who was against ICE and all, very outspoken against ICE.
True. We'll talk about Trump, actually, because he just announced a 100% tariff on foreign-made films, which might complicate things for the movie world.
Right.
Ariana Grande is taking shots at him, which he's not too happy about. And finally, we're going to give you an update in this David case, because there's some developing news on Celeste.
Yes.
We'll remind you we're live on YouTube. So if you're out there, please leave your comments or questions or answer a poll, and we'll get to all of that at the end of the show. So, Bad Bunny.
This came out of nowhere, no?
Yeah.
There was everyone thought obviously the big one was going to be Taylor Swift for sure.
That was the rumor.
And that everyone's, picking apart her Easter eggs and everything, that she was dropping these little hints. And then I saw out of nowhere Adele.
Yeah.
I wasn't for Adele.
So glad it wasn't Adele.
But I didn't really hear anyone say Bad Bunny, and then they announced at last night's game that it was Bad Bunny.
It does make sense. He's on a massive tour. He's also on a big tour that he hasn't brought to the States.
Well, it's a residency.
A residency.
Because, tour is when you go multiple places.
Oh, and residency when you stay in the same residence?
He was just in Puerto Rico at the same venue.
The PR.
Yes, down in Puerto Rico. Yeah, so he didn't come here, and I think I thought maybe the reasoning was because of all the ICE raids, and he's like, I'm not going to the United States because, a lot of my fans are Latin Americans, and they might be targeted at one of his concerts. So that was one of the big reasons of why he never came to the U.S.
Well, now he will.
At least for this tour, because he has toured here before.
For the Super Bowl, no less. And yeah, people are very divided. Obviously, from the NFL's point of view, they're trying to make this sport into a global. World. Yeah, global.
I mean, that's their biggest thing. They obviously have a stranglehold on people here as far as everyone watches the NFL. So they're trying to expand. I mean, they played this weekend in
Dublin?
Dublin, exactly.
Crazy.
They played in Brazil earlier this year. So it makes total sense that they're trying to basically grow the NFL globally. So they got one of the biggest global superstars.
Yeah.
Because he's big here, but obviously he's much bigger in Latin American countries.
Totally. But, conservatives think it's a shot at them. And
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, do you know any Bad Bunny song personally?
I don't, but my wife plays one that I really like a lot.
Is it one? Dun, 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 dun,
sounds absolutely nothing like that.
It has the word photo in it.
Oh, yeah, that might be it, actually.
Yes.
It's a jam.
That is a jam.
He has some good songs for sure. And I mean, I know he headlined Coachella, so he's obviously extremely popular here too. So the NFL isn't trying to troll anyone. This is all about their business, and he's popular here. It makes total sense to me, no?
It does make total sense. I mean, I do get the fact no one in the stadium will know the words. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't say no one, but
I wouldn't say no one either. But I just did, but I won't.
We were talking about it this morning. It'll be interesting too if they're gonna put. Obviously, you can set closed captioning on your television, but all of his songs are in Spanish. It'll be interesting to see if they put the translations up on the screen during the Super Bowl halftime. I mean, you've never seen that. You know what I mean?
True. He'll have to have guests. He'll have to have a lot of good guests.
I mean, he has a lot of huge artists he's collaborated with, like Cardi B, Drake. I think Drake might be too big. J Balvin. I mean, he'll for sure have a few people.
Oh, Drake will be handing in his resume to perform at the Super Bowl today.
You mean as a feature though? I feel
like
he'll
want his Kendrick clap back.
Yeah, I could see that. But I also feel like he's just too
big.
He's too big that he's not a feature.
But I could see
maybe
that might happen. That might happen. Taylor reportedly turned it down.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to imagine with everything that's gone on with her and the NFL, totally going to the games and leaning into it, and she clearly has some relationship with them, that They for sure, that had to be their number one
Yeah.
choice, right?
But also, I don't know why she wouldn't want to do
Well,
it.
she's wedding planning, dude.
Yeah, so she hasn't got time.
She's planning a wedding.
But I mean,
You know how stressful that can be.
But hasn't she got an album coming out like in a week or 2 weeks or sometime?
Yeah,
really,
she has
perfect.
an album. Yeah. I mean, I don't think she needs the Super Bowl.
Why don't we see her at NFL games anymore? Like she's there, but we don't.
There's
see
a lot
her.
of speculation. Harvey thinks it's because she doesn't want to get served for the Baldoni case or the Justin. I think that makes no sense.
I don't think it makes sense
because,
either.
like you were saying this morning, the server or the process server, there's no way he's getting anywhere near her.
Hope you're not listening, Harvey, but that's a terrible take.
I think it could be something a little more serious. That she has these, like, there's been reported they don't know where one of her stalkers is.
Oh.
Currently. And so I think it could be a little more like serious, like a safety thing.
What about it rhymes with schmegnancy?
Yeah, people think that, but I don't. You think that?
Yeah.
Because if she was super pregnant, she was just at Selena's wedding. There was a ton of people there.
True.
And someone would have reported.
True. I forgot that.
Yeah. So I mean, she spoke at the wedding.
Oh.
Someone would have seen and leaked that, I would presume.
Selena's wedding, which we're not covering because I just don't care.
What?
There's like no.
Oh, so you don't care?
I don't care.
It was a big deal, bro.
You want to cover?
They're just two big stars that got married. I mean, it's kind of, there wasn't anything super interesting that went down.
Well, I mean, you're the one here now saying it's worth pitching. Tell me, what's your headline coming out of Selena's wedding?
She looked gorgeous.
Okay, there
no,
we
I'm
go.
just kidding.
Boom, boom, boom.
No, she had her grandpa walk her down the aisle and not her dad. That was like, I think the most salacious. Are you looking for salacious or like this was just a fairy tale wedding?
Always salacious.
What are you looking? Oh, no fairy tale?
You think Benny carried her over the threshold?
Okay.
She probably carried him.
That's an unnecessary shot.
Why?
I mean, you're not that big of a guy.
No. I'm taller than him, though.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, congrats to them.
Congrats to them.
That's the end of our segment on
that's
wedding.
it.
Okay.
Trump, he just announced a 100% tariff on foreign-made films, which is...
Can he control? I guess he has... I mean...
Yes, yeah, he can. I mean,
so,
at the moment, it's just a tweet or a truth or whatever you call it. And I don't know how he's going to put these things in place. Because, like these days in this global world, how many different parts and people you need from different places around the world to make your one film?
But he's saying that are made outside of the U.S. I mean, so this is him just trying to say, like, it's like his whole thing that he appeals to his base that, like, we need to bring all the jobs back to America. Everything needs to be made here. I mean, that's what he's doing here. I don't know. I mean, he didn't specify a timeline.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly, like, does he have to sign some documents and how that actually goes forward?
It'd just be terrible for the movie industry, though.
Because a lot of movies are obviously not made here.
No, but like most movies, like now, they either made like Canada, Australia, Europe, those sort of places. That's where they make most films these days. And chucking this tariff on, I don't think it's necessarily going to bring the movies back here. It's just going to be more expensive for consumers back here.
Right. That's actually a good point.
Thank
they're
you.
still going to have to go to these other places and they're just going to have to pay for it, or someone's going to have to pay for it.
Right. So,
but yeah, I mean, I know, are we getting into Ariana? Was Ariana mad at this?
Ariana, no, she was mad before this.
Okay. So she wasn't mad at the tariffs.
No, she's just kind of taking a stand against Trump and Trumpism.
I mean, that's on brand though. She was a big supporter of Kamala Harris.
Yes, but
and
also
she hates Trump.
Yeah, it is on brand, but also I feel like right now in this political climate where everyone's pretty scared.
Why do you keep saying that?
You don't think people are scared?
No, like you keep saying that people are scared to like speak out against Trump. I don't think so, dude.
Oh, you are wrong, bro.
You think that Ariana Grande is like the only one?
I think it's brave of her to speak out when people are like...
Because if anything, the whole Jimmy Kimmel thing showed that it doesn't matter if he's mad. He got his show back and both the companies folded and they're playing his show again.
True. That is
true. So if
true.
anything, that showed like he was outspoken against Trump and Trump got all mad and nothing ended up... What, he canceled one show?
Well, for now, I just think, do you want, the president and the president's men and women digging through all of your life, trying to find something to send you to jail for or kick you out of the country for? Or I just think taking on that attention from the most powerful person in the world, that takes a little bravery, whether or not you think anything's going to happen.
I guess because she also has a huge following and he can actually see it.
She just did a little post checking in with Trump voters. Has your life got any better? Have your groceries got cheaper? All that sort of stuff. And Trump and the White House actually responded. Save your tears, Ariana. The president's actions ended Joe Biden's inflation. He signed an executive order that paved the way for the FTC to crack down on Ticketmaster. I don't know. Ariana's in a beef with the White House. There you go.
It's like, it's so ridiculous, is it not?
Just
that Trump's administration is even seeing what Ariana Grande has to
Right.
say.
Why
It's
do you
just
care?
so insane to me.
Why do you care?
I mean, that's just the state our country's in right now.
Okay, let's move on to the most viral story of the past couple of weeks has been this David story. So now a cop, is it a cop that's talking?
Yeah. So the update over the weekend was this LAPD captain spoke to an outlet, and essentially a lot of this stuff, in my opinion, was just like, stuff that we already knew, just that the cause of death hasn't been released by the medical examiner, and they wouldn't get into whether David was like actually working with like the police or cooperating. They wouldn't answer questions on that, which they haven't been answering questions from us on that either, which is kind of suspect because you would think they'd be like, yeah, he's cooperating, but they're like not saying one way or the other. But the new part that they got was that the running theory, at least by the LAPD, is that she had been in that car for several weeks before she was discovered. So kind of making more of like a timeline of trying to piece together when she ended up there. I mean, it makes sense because we got the private investigator last Friday got the tow records. Did you guys talk about that at all?
Yeah.
And remember, he also got photos of the Tesla that they took, and it was like caked over with dirt, which to me, if you look at it, makes me think that car was sitting there for a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, who knows? The big thing was that people were saying it could exonerate David because he was on tour, because his tour started August 5th. But if they're saying several weeks before it was discovered,
he wasn't on tour.
I mean, he technically, yeah, that could have been before his tour. It's still several weeks is kind of vague. But
is this the strangest? Like, how has this story been going on this long, and they haven't given us? Maybe they haven't. They haven't given us a cause of death.
Well,
there's no person of interest.
But the reason the cause of death is taking so long was because the body, not to get like too like gruesome and graphic, but the body was so badly decomposed that it takes a lot of time. Like they have to, the medical examiner has to do all those tests, and I can't imagine it makes it much easier when the body's been decomposed.
Do you think we're gonna get the truth of the matter?
I hope so. I mean, I think so. What I think why it's taking so long for them to, charge someone, or I guess bring David in for questioning. It doesn't seem like he's gone in for questioning, at least. Is I think that the medical examiner has to release a cause of death, because right now it's just a death investigation. If they can release a cause of death of, it was a drug overdose, she was, stabbed to death or whatever, then that makes it a homicide investigation.
Right.
And then I think they can really like basically go full court press on, this is a homicide investigation. Now we're going to start bringing people in that might have been around her at the time of her death.
Right.
So I think that's what's taking so long. And I think, we talked about it last week, but just like, his lyrics and the fact that there's all the speculation that people thought Celeste was his girlfriend and she's actually 14. There's just so many layers to this that I think it's a little more complicated. And people are like, LAPD, you guys need to do something. I think they're doing a lot behind the scenes that we just don't know about.
For sure. Okay, let's read out your comments now. Nice Enough said, Bad Bunny is a good performer. I heard he won't tour the US anytime soon. Yep,
that's accurate. Have you been to one of his concerts? My brother went.
Oh, really?
Oh, he loved it.
Your brother's a big Bad Bunny fan?
His wife is a huge Bad Bunny fan.
Your brother's with a Latina?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Lupita. Oh. That's my brother's wife.
Shout out to Lupita.
Very lovely lady.
Chubba Kitty says, bad choice for the Super Bowl. I won't be watching. Well, there you go. Chubba Kitty's out.
We lost Chubba Kitty.
We lost Chubba Kitty.
What's Chubba Kitty going to be doing?
Is it too late to switch the halftime show?
I love Chubba Kitty.
Look, Donald Trump assumedly will be there. He wants to go to all the big...
Was he there last year?
If he wasn't, I'm pretty... He goes to the big events.
He goes to big events.
But, is he going to turn his back? Like, do the voice, when...
will be interesting.
Ashley M., I like the choice, and yes, he's mainstream, but most of the boomers watching won't know who he is and will be annoyed by the Spanish speaking.
That's true. But I feel like the boomers are going to be annoyed regardless. The boomers were annoyed with Kendrick Lamar.
If you give him like a young girl, not young, but like if you, like they hate
They
Rihanna,
needed like Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
They need like someone like that. But
Yeah.
they like the Who.
The Who. What about Sabrina Carpenter?
No, they wouldn't get Sabrina.
You know who
I feel like they think she's too sexual.
I wish it was Post Malone.
Yeah, Post would be good. Post would be really good.
Yeah.
I wonder. I feel like
He'll do it
eventually. He will do it
as like a legacy act.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Do you think the NFL made the right move? 62% of you said yes, they did. 38% said no.
Yeah, I think they did. They made the right move. They're trying to globalize the NFL. This is a good act. He's massive. Yeah.
Right.
A few people will be upset on Twitter about it today, and everyone will still watch.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
Eminem says, I feel like the president doesn't really understand how the movie industry works. Cotton, I agree with you, but I think more people are speaking out because they saw how the industry had Jimmy's back. Yeah, I agree. When someone makes a stand, I think it makes other people make a stand. Sir Mel said, that's how people text. Oh, on me texting, on my text issues.
oh, we're back to this.
We're back. Sir Mel, thank you for having my back. Sir Mel 11.
That's how they send a sentence or a hat per text. No, but I don't want to I don't want to look over at my phone and see 10 notifications from you.
I don't want to look at my phone and see like a big blue blob from Devin, like massive paragraph.
You not read?
I can't consume that much information.
When I see 10 notifications, I think emergency.
Right.
And
it was.
It was not.
What was it about?
I don't even remember.
Probably something very important.
Yeah.
Marcy P says Bad Bunny is hosting the season premiere of SNL again. Is he with Kendall Jenner still?
I don't know, man, because I thought they were for sure broken up, but then they've been spotted together.
When
she
got wind,
just like friends.
If she got wind that he was performing at Super Bowl halftime, I think you get back with him.
Yeah, it'd be a good time to get back with him.
It would be great.
Like she can't afford tickets to the Super Bowl.
Right. All right, Devin. Thank you, man.
Yeah, it was fun. It was good seeing you.
Good seeing you, mate. And we'll catch you guys here tomorrow.